Yay! Year 27, we finally got enough to make the longhouses. Jeez Louise, that took a shit long time. Seriously? Yeah, I'm protesting to the devs already. I've already made a post that this is taking way too long for Tribe to progress on their own. But due to some of the changes, we have had to reduce a little bit the learning of knowledges because we made so many of them free with regards to that you can never lose them. Yeah, so initially we tried to remove the skilling up on them as well, so that everything that was for free also needed nothing and gave nothing. But we ended up with not managing to skill well enough, so we had to not remove the learning from them, besides what already is without learning, like the fireplace, for instance. Fireplace doesn't have a learning. So this is a result of that. But this is the worst I've seen. This is the worst case I've seen. We have played from year 12 to 27 to get the last percentages on architecture. We started on 65, 15% has taken all these years. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I have made a protest post to the devs already to have that increase, because we can't have it like this. This is just ridiculous. You don't get longhouse in Switzerland until 2 KBC. That's BS. Literally BS. Pardon my French. Now, ta-ta. So you can see we need 60% of Neolithic influence, which we've had for donkey's years. We have 100% now. If you check, 100% Neolithic. And that also means, of course, that we are losing our wooden posts, which is why I was Xing them out, because they cannot be repaired anymore. Why is this one on pause? I think I pressed the wrong thing. There you go. Right, but back to our longhouses. Look at them, 76 houses. And still it took like 20 years to get it. I exaggerate to make a point. And these guys have 149 architecture demanding structures, and still took almost 2 decades to get 15% extra architecture. It goes without saying that that is a bit of a bad balancing. This is the worst balance I've seen in the entire time we tested this. So there's also bad luck in this. There's also a certain amount of randomness, but for almost 2 decades, too much. I maxed out my pits. I can't build more pits. I maxed out my storehouses. I cannot build more storehouses. So yeah, I'm going on the clay containers now. Okay, so let me see. Oh, it doesn't want to go this way. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, so let's, where's the entrance? There it is. Okay, so I'm going to steal a bit of this farm, just a little bit. And then I'm going to steal a little bit of that farm as well, once we get Neolithic housing. But I think I might actually do one of my, oh wait a minute, is that one with bees? It is, oh my god. Is it inside? It should not be. God, I need to see. No, it is not. Oh, thank goodness. It will be left alone. Excellent. What I did want to test was to see if I could get away with... Where's the opening on this? There it is. Okay, if I could get away with this. No, it doesn't want to go that way. That's the problem, isn't it? Oh wait, maybe here. But that also means we need to turn it so the entrance... No, we don't. No, we don't have to turn anything. But it will have its back to us, but we don't really care about that, do we? Okay, so how can I get the correct angling now? So then I'm going to use the thing. This thing. Which took a few seconds. Let's see. I'm going to try to not eat up too much of the farmland. No, that's not it. No, that's the correct, isn't it? That's correct. Now we have it inside. So we want it a little bit past and a little bit in. Like that. See? And now we're going to let them build. So you can do this. You can get away with doing this. And I do it mostly with the long houses, and the long houses combined with the medium houses, and also the medium houses on their own. I've done a lot of experimenting on this for this for it to look nice, because sometimes it looks like it's just clashed, and that's not so nice to look at. Oh, are you guys trying to trade again? Oh, I wanted to trade away some of my stuff, but of course I forgot to post them. So they've been standing there forever waiting for because they were going out on date. Yeah, that's exactly what they were, going out on date. They were decaying away, so I traded them away for some more food and stuff. But now there's so few, so the more they decay, the more you want to trade them away. But not everything, of course, because you need to keep up with your threshers and stuff. Right, so now we have that. Now we are waiting for that to complete, and I should really do one at a time, or I need to increase mud to 3k. And we have enough straw. Do we have enough planks? Planks, we have 263. I'm going to put that on pause, because that is way too many. Where did I put it? There it is. You are going to be paused. And how much lumber do we need? Logs, I think it's like 80. That's the one. 84. Certainly enough. And 100 ropes. Oh my goodness, I'm only building 40, aren't I? Okay, more ropes it is. You guys are going to build 200 then. I've done some ropes. Let's see if we can go steal some ropes as well. Oh, these do not need to be locked down anymore. Let animals eat them. So we do have a surplus of pulses each year. So those are going to the animals. What was I going to do? What was I going to do? I was going to get steel ropes, wasn't I? I was. If there is anyone who has ropes. Oh. I'm tempted to steal those, but they are so tiny that we should ideally trade. Because you can trade, say you trade your entire group, like all, is it 16 and 21? Gosh, I can't remember. Let's go have a quick look and see how many there can be. 21, yeah. It can be 21. So no matter how small the tribe is, if you trade with 21, you still get resources as if they were huge. So keep that in mind. Even if you see a small and think, oh, they don't have a lot, try them out on max with trading. Not with raiding, of course, that gives little, but trading works. Yeah, so no, not those. Oh, there you go. What do they want in return? You can't have it. I will raid you, ladies. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Let's see if there's more. Oh, they are tiny, so they are going to be traded, if anything. I think that was it. A lot of beats. Okay. I think we're okay. Yeah, so on the food front, we don't need to add more farms. We're full. No need to add more at all. So we have plenty of everything. This is the luxury of playing in beginners, because you do get so much more that you can mess around with and do make your mistakes, do sort your childhood diseases or however you say it in English. You need to go. I'm going to replace this with the thingy, you know, the, oh, for heaven's sakes, what's the name? Those. What are those with the many ears? Yeah. So also when you say, oops, when you see there's 3 requirements. You have architecture. This is a must. You must have architecture on this. I think it's 50%. European Neolithic. Choice. European Mesolithic. Choice. Because you can never have 2 culture demands at the same time. So this means you can build it in any culture. Yeah? Okay, so it looks like they're coming along quite nicely. Yeah, so we're going to lack logs for this one, I think. Yeah, we're going to have to wait for logs for this one. We can increase these a bit and give them max prior so that they all join until they're full in the group. I had a standing cow skeleton over here somewhere. I forgot where it was. I found it earlier. It was, you know, standing up. Reminds me of the standing horse skelly cult we had a while back. That was fun. I can't remember where it was. But you know, if it's still there, we will find it. But probably isn't. I should have just taken a picture of it. Alas, it is what it is. So these guys now have 78 houses they are working on. My cat is trying to get into the world's smallest bag. You guys have cats? Yeah, they do that. World's smallest box or cardboard box or hole or bag, they will try to get into it. Okay. So I have maxed out. I have maxed out my storehouses. You're only allowed to have 32. And I have 32. I have 32 storehouses. And I have 53 clay containers. That means I have 11 more I can place down before I reach the limit. I have reached the limit on pits. Unfortunately, I cannot build more pits. Oh dear. You will also run into limits when you are making your fences. Don't forget that. So don't have everything the same fence style, because that won't work. Also, a little thing to remember. The wooden trails, they make your members walk faster. So for short term, they're not really a super gain. For long term, longer tracks, they 100% are. And don't forget, you can use this to guide your people where to make paths. So if you start a game fairly early, you won't get them, but as you get closer to the Neolithic timeline, you will get them. And then you can start to, for instance, if you do like I do, I always migrate with big tribes for me, so when I get Neo. So then I establish the next tribe in a place that is new and fresh and hasn't been ravaged by Mesolithic behavior. And if I then get or have these fairly early, the wooden trails, then I start crossing out where to go. So I do like one north, one east, one south, and one west, because then they will always start in the correct direction. So this is something you can do as a player to avoid some of the silly routes you can see they take every now and then. It's really weird. I've made so many reports on this, but you know, I think it's really difficult to get right. It seems to be very difficult to get right, because there's also some paradox things here, because they can take a huge detour to reach an area straight forward, but when they're going home, they go directly home, straight forward. I don't get that. That is above my paycheck, almost says. That's above my pay grade, my brain grade. I don't have the IQ to understand how that works. It does make sense to me that they are choosing a different route home. But there you go. There you go. Oh, I've lost someone in combat. Who do I have in combat? Oh yeah, I sent chucked people out to get some ropes. Yeah, go for it. We need all the ropes. Is that 88 ropes already? Damn. We have 116, so we can stop these before they die. Or any more die. We've already lost one. And come home. Nice. We only lost one. I'm okay with that. I mean, we are already in the soft cap zone anyway. We're in the bleeding middle of it. But we won't have a ton of births and we won't have a ton of migrants. But at least we've got the longhouse. So now I need people to learn up to 80%. So you are now 74. What are you? Was that the one I was clicking? Yeah, it was. Duh. So look at you. You're 80, but you're 60. You're old. I need the young ones to also learn. You're 63 and you're not high up at all. What are you? Oh, that was longhouse actually. Oh, it's day over. 78. She's young. She will hopefully learn. Let's have a look at these guys. So she looks like she's around 70, 73. He is 74. Oh, look at his green. He has learned recently from there all the way to there. So how many percentage is this? 69. So he has learned roughly 50% in just a few days. Dude. So there's nothing wrong in the speed they learn, how fast they learn up to tribe max. It seems the delay is not only timeline dependent, because you're not allowed to go over timeline limits. I know that, we've already talked about that. But it also slows down the progress because you're not supposed to have longhouses in 10k BC, you know. So like I said before, the timeline is restricting, but it also shows how hard it is to actually get up any knowledge by tribe only without migrants. Because we didn't get any migrants apart from a few that gave us, I think, 6%. The rest we actually had to develop ourselves and find out ourselves. And that took a seriously long time. It took over 1,000 years, historical years. And from year 12 to 27, is that 13 years, 14 years? Gosh, my math is so horrible. I think it's 15 years. That's a long ass time, very long time. So he has learned a lot, but he's going to stagnate. Everyone is going to stagnate at 80 because it takes a lot to learn more. After 75, it's really difficult. I wish it wasn't that difficult, but unfortunately it is. She's 80, thank goodness. Sorry about the sound you're hearing. It's my my door. Let me see. Yeah, this one looks high as well, but he's 54. He's 82, so we have quite a few on 80. She looks fairly close as well. Yeah, she's 80. She's young. So now we've seen at least 2 that is fairly young that has up to 80, and she as well has up to 80. And he's not that high. She looks to be. She's 80. Yeah, that's good. And he is, oh yeah, he will be 80 as well, I think. It looks like he is. Yeah, good. So we have several that is 8. So we don't need to worry about spamming anything, because now we have, no kidding, we have, is it 78 houses? 78 houses. We have enough housing for everyone. And we also have a group that has 149 storages that all demand at least architecture. So I'm going to reduce this to, is that 8 or 9? That's 9. To 8. To keep them 100% busy all the time. You can do this as well. You can also reduce labor rates if you want the knowledge to spread more. If you want more progression, you have it maxed out, because it is always the elders who has the most. Always, always. And then the young ones are learning up to that. So the ones who will always be a progressive state will be your elder. So if you want a lot more progression, keep your labor age fairly high. But if you're more interested in learning it to more people in the tribe, to spread it more, then you can turn down the labor age, because that means that the elders will give up their spot to the younger generation. So this is something you can balance back and forth as you see fit. You see how your tribe is doing with knowledges. Yeah, so it's not like you must have it this way or must have it that way. You can do it a bit mixed to get good results. And these are the last ones I have of the wooden posts. They gotta go now because they all need repairs. Wah wah. We lost them. But you know, in order to get what we want, which is 90% Neolithic influence, to get the medium houses, yeah, we just have to accept migrants. We can do little about it. And we certainly do not want to take away any knowledges they come with that is much higher than what we have. Because we are going to have to rely a lot on migrants to keep up these knowledges. But the easy ones to keep up is, of course, the hunting and fishing. Not because we are the ones constantly keeping them up, but because there are so many migrants that has maxed out of this skill that comes to us. There will always be someone who comes with max hunting and max fishing. So yeah, that's good. So we don't have the medium house showing either. The medium house should have shown here, but it doesn't. Yeah. Oh, look at this one. It's almost done. What's left? Rope and the last bit of mud. How much mud do we have? Yeah, we have plenty mud to finish this. It is this one who will be on weight. 1 wood plank. Yeah, we have enough wood planks. We've done the logs. That's good. That means we can chill on this. What is it? It's 150. I'll leave it on 150. Now we've got 88 ropes for the tribe. Oh my goodness. Look how many we have now. Not exaggerating at all. So these can go back down to 100 and can go back down to lower amount of people. And we see this one can also. They can just have a trickle production to make sure that we get hazel bows. Short bows. Yeah, that should be it. That was what I changed, wasn't it? Yeah. Looks like, is this the part where your animals are going to be? It is, isn't it? Is this a preparation for us having livestock in here as well, to give them shelter? Because they did that. Scandinavia, they had on one half they had their animals, and on the other half they had the humans. There were several reasons why they had their animals there. First of all, it kept them safe, because in Norway and Scandinavia there are wolves and there are bears. Yeah, things that will go for your livestock 100%. And it also not only protected them, but it also kept them warm in the really cold seasons, because in Scandinavia it got really cold. And last but not least, it also produces heat for the humans. The animals produce so much heat that humans could be heated as well. The back draw is the smell. The smell was constant all over the house of your livestock. So yeah, but it outweighed, the positives outweighed the stench, to put it like that. It also, of course, meant that there had to be a high hygiene maintenance of the livestock area. Have to muck it out every day and keep it clean. And this is a good thing, because that means more healthy animals, which is always a big plus. So yeah, in order to keep their livestock warm and safe, and themselves warm, they had them inside their houses. Yeah, now you know that, whoever didn't. See, I've gone over some of the older patch notes of things that I might not have said. For instance, I complained, I think it's a few months ago, over the insane routes that some of my traders and raiders took instead of just going over the flipping water. It was insane. I'm 100% sure that you guys have seen this as well. And now they have increased the depth for sea navigation, so you will find that your traders, raiders, migrants, whatever, are much more willing to wade a lot more. For instance, you will easily see it when you do island hopping. You can try down south in Crete. You can see you can island hop from island to island to island and then to mainland, because this is something not only I wanted but several other players have said, that if we are on an island, or how it used to be was that when we were on an island we couldn't get off it because the sea was too deep for the raft we had, because we only have rafts, we don't have proper boats. So the devs increased the depth that we can actually perform proper sea navigation, and I tested it many moons ago, and it works really well. It's only the really deep ones that we cannot traverse. So yeah. Also, one of the things that the devs have changed is the depth that animals wade over the rivers and the waters, because I'm pretty sure plenty of you guys have chased an animal over a river. The animals have gone over the river, but you can't. The member can't. And then he stops, loses his target, and go do something else. So he's wasting the entire day chasing an animal that he's never going to kill. So that is super annoying, and I let the devs know that we should make it so that animals and humans had the same wade depth. Otherwise we will have this occurring constantly. In the end, we will have them dead in the river and their corpses rotting away without getting any of the prey meat or bones or pelt, and that is super annoying. Like if you're hunting with a bow, you could easily kill it in the middle of the river, but you could not reach it, you couldn't do anything with it. So that's why the devs made wading on animals and humans more the same, so that humans will follow animals, or animals will not go where humans can't go. Yeah, so that is a huge plus, and about time, to be honest, as well, because it's not the first time I at least have reported it. I reported over a year ago the first time. So yeah, but things are being done bit by bit. I do make a lot of reports, so it takes time for the devs to go over them. I think it's only one who does all my reports, and he's constantly in need of painkillers. Poor dude. He's being run down with my reports and complaints. Yeah, but I also say good things, yeah? I say what I love and why I love them, and say good things as well. So it's only very rare that I speak with big letters. It's only when we are both stubborn, that's when we speak with big letters. But we always agree in the end. We always come to an agreement in the end. Yeah, because we're friends, we're pals. Oh, dear me. Look, now they are white. Or is it the moon that does it? No, it's white, it's white. So what do they have to do now? Okay, it's only some straw. Yeah, and this one will need 56, 46. Okay, we have plenty logs for this one as well. And mud is the one they will have to wait for. It's on, no, they don't. It's on 1498 because I put it on 3000, didn't I? I need to put that down. Seriously, can't have 3000. I made one storehouse for the mud. And it takes like 300, 400. Let's go see if I can find it. There it is. It takes 500. So 1 unit of clay weighs 1 kilo, but 1 unit of wheat weighs 3 kilo. Oops, 3 kilos. How's that logic? There's no way a sheaf of wheat weighs 3 kilos, is it? Is it really? Or maybe 1 unit has more sheaves than one. That could be it, you know. It's not like it's one stalk. It's many. No, this is flax though, but it goes for the same. This is wheat. I have like 4 storehouses for wheat and still there's not enough storage space for them. Because they only take 167. That is way too little. I wonder if I'm going to complain to the devs about that. I might actually make a little small protest. A tiny protest. I'm pushing my luck. my demands. The Lilly wants. You know, happy Lilly, happy devs. So true. So true. Okay, so now we're just waiting for these to get done while we are waiting to get 90. 90. Is it 90 we need? I need to go check. Yeah, it's 90. Holy fizzling. We need 90% architecture to get the medium houses. This could take some time. But we should get the option now with the migrants because we are well into the soft cap zone. This means increased migrant skills. So, do I have enough service points? Of course I do. I have 1 service point per member times 2. Just saying. I have a ton of service points. Nobody, not a single person should die from starvation. Look how they dancing, all of them. I mean, that's cute hats. I remember I used to watch them a lot when they did the Gangnam Style dance. I got plenty recordings of it. I wish they would introduce it. They introduced it for a short while on the testing server and I got a video of that. They gave the Gangnam Style dance to children that was having the new tool. And you can see it in my Christmas short. You can see it on each side in the middle of the video. You can see a child with a tool that you've never seen before, a new tool, dancing Gangnam Style with that tool. And I absolutely love it. I think I'm going to implement it on this video just to show you what it looks like. Actually, I'm going to go do that right now. And that is so sweet. I have this forever now. Look, the first one is done. They're already sitting inside and doing the crafting. This one is almost done. See how nicely it turned out? See? Entrance here. This is quite cool, isn't it? That you can do this. And the other one is here. Yeah. So that is how you can do organic building with long houses. Now we are going to wait for, oh my word, another 10%. We probably have to rely on migrants for that because it's really hard work to get it up on your own. But we are still in 2K BC, which means we will still get help from migrants. It's only after 1,000 Anno Domino, we're not Domino, yeah, Domino's Pizza. After Christ, we are not getting any help. But prior to that, we are going to get help. Right, so then we just have to wait. Oh gosh, did I forget to lock down my thingies? I did. And as per usual, they go for them immediately. It's just the weirdest stuff ever. Okay. We have 2. Time to go raid more. Yep, gonna raid you. You. And one more. We did have like a ton of tribes with beads, didn't we? Maybe they've changed. No, that's one there. It's fairly big. Okay, that'll do it. That's what you get for forgetting to close down the beets. You know, everything else they don't touch. If you have beets, you will see them beelining for the flipping beets. I don't understand that. It just doesn't make sense. It's a neutral food with horrid calorie. Dang it. Yeah. So I really like that they've added 2 more months for us for our farming. It will keep tribe more busy, of course. You keep hold of the workforce you need longer, but you can choose not to. You can have fewer people. You don't have to have the same amount of people, you know, because you have 2 months extra. On slow, you have 6 sleeps extra to sort stuff. But you don't have to increase your farmers. You can even go down if you have good tools. You don't have good tools in beta, you will get good tools soon. At least the devs are going to reinstate 50% on wooden spears for tilling, because yeah, they removed 25% on the dev server, the testing server, because we got 2 more tools that had better tilling. But we didn't give the tools to beta, did we? You guys don't have these. Yeah, we don't have the tools. No tools. There's actually 3 more tools, but not all is for the same. So yeah, that will come. Help you guys along a bit. I think most of you guys play beginner or normal anyway. It's only us maniacs who seek hardcore tear jerking, frustration, starvation and anger. That's we are few and far between. Because it is hard. It is hard. Absolutely. Right. 80%. This waiting is a bit bob to be honest. But if you're building up your tribe, you have plenty to do. So it's not like you're bored. But when you have everything you need, you're just waiting for stuff. It gets a bit tedious, I have to admit. On hardcore, you don't have time to be bored. There's no way you can be bored on hardcore with high population tribe. So, constant fight to stay alive. Oh my goodness, 149 from those. Dang, that's a lot. Let's have a look at the others. Oh, they haven't reached. No. Oh, they're empty. They're out of those. Or did they bring with them a flint core to try to appease them a bit? I don't think it's working. Nope. But we don't need more, so I'm going to stop them. Let them go home. These have a way to go. Oh, that was the fairly big one, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. So nice. One thing that annoys me that I am asking devs to have changed is that if the traders come home either any in the morning or in the evening without it being work hours, they don't put the goods they've got in storage. They just dump it where they land, more or less. They dump it, and that really annoys me. So I want them to either put it in a specific trader storage or into the proper storage, because I have so many occasions lost all my beets that I have been raiding or trading to have starting up a farm when they come home in work or rest hours, because then they just help themselves. God darn beets, always being chased. Aye, that's not what we wanted. For heaven's sakes, they changed as we were going to them. I don't like that either. I've complained about that as well, because we don't want them to change while you are in transit towards them. They should wait with the change in their commodity. This can be exploited though, because you can keep them constantly occupied with the same goods. So I'm not sure I'm going to win through on this one. Time will tell, I guess. Let's make it a bit cozy. Oh, oops. A little bit cozy. Oh, that's weird. Oh no, that's not weird. It's it's the wooden trell, Lily. No panic. That's our fireplace. Oh. And a few benches. Like that. I wonder if I reached maximum on these. Nope. Nope. Good. Because these also have a limit of 64. Let's see how many I have. 45, 46, 47, 49. I have 49 baskets. Dang. But you know, we have enough for 800 people here. So I'm not too worried. I'm not worried at all. I think I'm going to have meat in these. Raw meat. No, they raided the Flint core. Won't say no. Okay, one with raw meat and then the other one. Shall we put some light here? Here? No, they have light from the fireplace. And this is organic building. You can easily do it. Just make it so that it fits well. So here we could have pushed it a little bit more backwards and would have fit a little bit better. It's difficult to always know because you can't see how it is 100%. You can only see the blueprint. So you are tricked a little bit by this. Yeah. Yeah. Right. We're going to truncate some more until we have 90% architecture.